My first sergeant told me real leaders eat last. Then I caught him stealing MREs from our supply. I was a specialist stationed at a small outpost in eastern Afghanistan. Our first sergeant was named Curtis Brennan. Guy had 20 years in the army, always gave speeches about leadership and sacrifice. His favorite line was, "Real leaders eat last." He'd say it during every formation. You take care of your soldiers before yourself. That's what separates leaders from managers. Brennan made a huge show of it too. During chow time, he'd wait until every soldier got food before getting his own plate. Stand there watching, making sure the junior guys got first pick. We all respected him for it, thought he was the real deal. A leader who actually lived his values instead of just talking about them. Our supply sergeant was this guy named Wade Sterling. Good dude. Kept everything organized. The MRE supply was his responsibility. We had strict accountability because we were in a remote location. Every meal counted. One night I'm pulling guard duty at the supply building. Midnight shift. Boring as hell. Just me, a flashlight, and a radio in case something happens. Around 2 in the morning I hear a noise inside the warehouse. Metal scraping against concrete. Someone's definitely in there. I grab my flashlight and rifle. Move to the door. It's unlocked, which is weird because Wade always locks it after inventory. Push the door open slowly. Flashlight beam cuts through the darkness. Someone's crouched near the MRE pallets with a duffel bag. I raise my weapon. Freeze! Identify yourself! The person stands up fast. Turns around. It's First Sergeant Brennan. His duffel bag is stuffed full of MRE boxes. At least 40 meals, maybe more. He shields his eyes from my flashlight. Specialist Wyatt, lower that weapon. I lower the rifle but keep the flashlight on him. My heart's pounding. This doesn't make sense. First Sergeant, what are you doing in here at 0200? Brennan's face goes hard. I'm conducting a surprise inspection of our supplies, making sure Sterling's keeping proper accountability. But the duffel bag is right there, full of stolen food. I can see the boxes clearly. With all due respect, First Sergeant, that looks like you're taking MREs. His expression shifts, tries to smile. Oh, this? These are damaged boxes. Was going to throw them out, doing Sterling a favor. I've been doing inventory with Wade for months. Know exactly how he marks damaged supplies. These boxes are pristine, no damage at all. First Sergeant, those boxes aren't marked as damaged. Brennan's smile disappears. Specialist Wyatt, I suggest you return to your post. Forget you saw anything here. That's an order, but I'm thinking about all his speeches. Real leaders eat last. Take care of your soldiers first. All that talk about integrity and honor? Can't do that, First Sergeant. His face turns red. You're making a serious mistake, son. This could destroy your career. Think carefully about your next move. I'm terrified. He's right. Going against a First Sergeant could end me. But I'm also thinking about Private Dalton, who's been skipping meals because our MRE supply keeps running short. About Corporal Preston, who joked last week that someone must be eating his rations. First Sergeant, I need to report this to the commander. Brennan takes a step toward me. You really want to do this? Over some food? I've got 20 years in, you've got 2. Who do you think they'll believe? That's when Wade Sterling appears in the doorway behind me. He'd been doing inventory in another building, heard the commotion. I'll believe the security camera footage, Wade says quietly. Brennan's face goes pale. What camera? Wade points to the corner. Small camera I'd never noticed before. Red light blinking. Had it installed last month after supplies kept going missing. Everything's recorded and backed up to battalion servers. Already caught you 3 times before, but needed to be sure before reporting it. Turns out Brennan had been stealing MREs for 6 months, selling them to local contractors for $50 a case. Made over $8,000 while our soldiers went hungry. Investigation found he'd also been skimming fuel, taking tools, stealing equipment. His whole leaders eat last routine was a cover. He'd been eating first, second, and third, taking whatever he wanted. Brennan got court-martialed, dishonorable discharge, lost his entire pension, 20 years of service erased because of greed. The commander called me and Wade into his office afterward. You both did the right thing. I know it wasn't easy standing up to a senior NCO. Wade got promoted to sergeant. I got a coin and a handshake. But the real reward was watching Private Dalton eat 3 full MREs the next day without having to share. Kid was so happy he actually smiled. Turns out real leaders don't just eat last. They make sure their soldiers eat at all.